Everybody, Koosemose here, back with a Game of Thrones. We're playing through the first episode, and, yeah, let's say for this boy, things aren't pretty. Pretty much the entire fighting contingent of his family and, well, pretty much everybody died. So, we're on our way back to... Am I supposed to look at a thing that way? How do I... There was an arrow there. How do I do a thing with that? Uh-oh.
Lord.
It seems like our viewpoint is kind of stuck like this.
Fresh.
Not really sure... I don't know, what is that over there? Oh, is that just saying that I have the sword? And we seem to have a dead pig on our hands. Alright. Let's... Nope, can't look at the pig. Oh, smoke. That is a bad sign. Can we look at the cart any? Oh, well, we can look at this one. I guess I have to get over there first before I can look at it.
That's Father's car.
Oh, that's bad. Keep walking careful, boy.
Give us fucking titles for this.
Ah, Roose Bolton.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Well, that's not good. Forget it. We're... Oh, God. That's his dad's cart.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
We run past them, they're going to stab
I'm
us.
going to kill you.
Oh, boy. This is going to go badly.
So? You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land.
This is
You tell him, boy.
Man now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
I forgot my buttons. Okay, remember the buttons. Okay, fortunately they're on the right side of the screen for where the button is.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Can we just stab him with it? Aye, you'll have it.
Aye. You'll have it.
Oh, that didn't go well. Oh, well, guess you're right, boy.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Boy really needs to learn to use a sword.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't
Pitchfork! Got range, blocking ability, and stab ability. Alright. So the direction it is... Does it matter which thing I push? I have no idea. Which joint? Oh! Hey, right, push that, push that. Don't let him stab you. Come on, boy. Oh, man, it's... Oh, hey. Oh, geez. Whoa. Did he get that in time?
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me!
Oh.
I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders.
I don't...
Thank you.
Really hard to...
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Really hard to choose to show mercy to someone that serves Bolton. To give you an idea, they're symbols to Flayed Man.
Father.
And let's just say they live up to it.
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
She doesn't look well hidden.
I tried to stop them.
So I gotta go to the uncle.
I'll kill the men who did this.
You got one of them. Yeah, I suppose you probably want all of them, huh? You would want to let go, probably. Probably is one of the people that did this. No good, so good swearing revenge on somebody you released.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Okay. That sounds a little unpleasant. It's a lovely picture, though.
Soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade
That's a
deep,
lovely, happy
but
start,
I
huh?
should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
You.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh, good. Do we get to do a quick time event with this? Yes, of course. Of course we do. Ugh.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the Lord of the House and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead.
Great.
Right. This might hurt a bit.
That would be what we call the
Hold this
downsides
for me,
of
will you?
inheritance-based rule.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good
Don't
with
mention
a sword.
anything about him to
Roderick
him
had
about the
already
message.
fallen. There was nothing we could do.
He's not the uncle.
I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now.
Oh,
I'd
he's
like
not
you to
going to be
walk
happy.
for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
We're going to have quick time events for walking.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Let's take a look at the chair. If I can get up the stairs. There we go. Surprised he's still wearing the sword. Anything of interest out
The
here?
Ironwood Grove.
Oh, well. To be the what, Old God's Grove? I don't know what they're actually called. With the weirwood trees, I think? Actually, I kind of want to... Maybe. I can't see any faces, but I can't see the trees very well. Ow. Alright, anything else I can look at around here? Let's look at the bucket before we touch it. Okay, let's touch it.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Alright, what else we got here? Bandages? I'm not gonna say anything about us just pocketing the bandages. I don't know, maybe I'll need them. I'm in take everything
This
mode.
might help.
That's how you play these games. Take everything.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Let's see. You know about the new Lord of the House,
Who's
right?
the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
You said that earlier.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Let's see.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Oh, wonderful.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Kind of
Garrett was
kept
just
expecting-
telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end.
Expecting her to say something.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He
He
loves his
loved
family.
his family, my lady.
Let's focus on
He was
that.
very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Let's try to tell as happy of things as we can.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say.
Not true, but
You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
I couldn't remember what he said
Thank
to do with
you.
the sword, actually.
Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
I'd rather like it back, but
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
not familiar.
Garrett,
Quite
you
literally a
understand what
bastard.
this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Oh, good.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
We need to be
My
smart.
uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
No,
So,
Eddard Stark was
what's to be done?
honorable. Not smart.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
Why did it...
The Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending
north?
him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house.
So I'm going to be argued to
So I'll
stay,
go.
so...
I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Hey, maybe I'll get to see Jon Snow.
That settles it then.
Right now,
You
is this
can
my
have
uncle?
my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food.
I think
We
it's my
haven't
uncle.
much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
He's the one I have to tell. Let me talk. I need to tell you about a thing. A grove. Something. Hey, come back here. You gotta let me talk to you.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
Hey,
Lord
now.
Forrester would
can
be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many
Grove
of Lord
thing.
Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
Still don't know how to use a sword. The squires are supposed to learn to
I've
fight.
been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Oh, finally. The
What?
grove.
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Of course not.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
I wonder if I told him that the other
This
people
day
have.
forward, this will be our
They didn't actually
secret.
ask, though.
But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
And off we go. I think.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Oh, so that actually is our
Remember,
words?
You represent House Forrester.
Or did it become
Your
our words?
actions at
That's
the
what I
Wall
said.
will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
With honor.
Up to a point.
I know you will.
I'm not gonna go full Ned Stark on him. Never a good idea. Little shaftiness can do you well.
Garrett, wait!
Oh, she gives me a necklace with the house symbol on it. Got all kinds of things.
Be safe.
I wonder how much time passes. At least a fair amount of time is going to have to pass for me to get to the Wall. Maybe a week-ish. I don't know. They're in the north somewhere, but the north is huge. Alright guys, that'll do it for this episode. Until next time, catch you later.